Good day, everybody. It is Calxiyn and Hunter here, and today we are doing Genshin Impact Guessing with MurderOfBirds. If you guys don't know, MurderOfBirds is a very big Genshin Impact player, fan, very famous in the Genshin Impact scene, and we are going to be guessing Genshin Impact characters, and then Arnold is going to tell us how right or wrong we are. And so first, I have played like a little bit of Genshin Impact, so not everything is a total mystery to me, and I listen when my boyfriend talks, so like, you know what?
No, you don't.
I'm taking in some of the information,
fine.
okay? But
I love how you said that. I listen when my boyfriend talks.
yes, exactly. And so, I want to give a little introduction to Hunter, because Hunter knows literally nothing, right?
I know that Arnold likes it,
And that's it.
and I know that you can barbecue in it.
You're on the right track.
So this is an image from the game.
That it
so
is.
those are the travelers, and so that you can pick one of them to play as. So they're the player
Okay.
characters. But the
So
other
you can't pick the birds.
No, you cannot pick the birds. But the other traveler is like in
If
the
only.
story as a character, and they're like fucking around. So like you and your sibling, you fall from the sky, and like you get separated, and you're looking for your sibling. So if you're the girl, you're looking for the boy. If you're the boy, you're
Okay.
looking for the girl. These guys, their characters, they're in the game. They exist.
They
And
cost
that's-
hundreds of dollars.
And that's Paimon. That's like your
Really?
like Navi.
You have to buy these for hundreds
It's
of
a
dollars?
gotcha. So you pull from
It's a gotcha. Yeah.
God
So
damn it. Oh.
yeah. So RNG.
So that's
Be on our
Navi, the
side.
little girl.
yeah,
with
the Paimon is like Navi.
Oh yeah,
She's
Paimon.
like
Yeah,
your friend.
the best character in the game that everyone loves and is definitely not annoyed with at this
Oh,
point.
so she is like Navi.
Yeah,
is what you
she's
said.
kind of like Navi.
listen,
So,
Yeah.
there are kingdoms in this world. So the player, the traveler's not from a kingdom, all right? But there are places, society, civilization exists.
Oh,
in,
so
in
it's
the
like,
world
wait,
of Genshin
so they're
Impact.
not from this world.
No, not the traveler.
Okay.
But the other characters.
Yeah, the brother and sister traveled here from another world, and this is the world of Teyvat. There are 7 nations.
Okay.
And yeah, so
I only
that's what Cal
count
was
3
getting
of
on.
them here, so I guess they're still
Well,
releasing
that's
them.
because they're releasing on an annual basis at this point, so we should be getting the 4th region later this year by the end of the year.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got Mondstadt, very German. You got your windmills, you know, like very
Okay,
like
yeah.
German inspired,
Lovely.
very Disney princess
Yep.
castle over here. This is Liyue, which is based off of China, and this is Inazuma, which is based off of Japan. And most of the characters live in these
Okay.
places.
Yeah. All of the currently released characters are affiliated with these 3 regions because
Okay.
whenever a new region comes out, they then focus on that region and those characters coming
Okay.
out.
So part
When
of our
those-
guessing today will be guessing where the characters are from. Like, where are they
Yeah.
from?
Okay.
So that's why I'm bringing this up. Next, we got your elements, okay? So we got Pyro,
Sure.
Hydro, Animo, Electro, Geo, Cryo, and Dendro. So like fire, water, air, electricity,
So Animo is
ground.
air.
Yes. Yeah,
And
wind, air.
ice,
yes.
Dendro.
plant.
Dendro,
Dendro is
plant.
plant,
And
yes.
so those are the elements of the game.
Cal,
No, we're not telling Hunter that.
What?
Oh my
There's-
gosh.
There's something.
That's so
But we're not
unfair.
gonna tell you because
What?
it's a secret. So each character uses an element.
Yes.
And so we're also going to guess what element that character
Okay.
uses by looking at them.
Sure.
And we're also going to guess, of course, their personalities. So
Okay.
Without
Yep.
further ado, is there anything else about the elements that we should know, Arnold? I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's pretty simple. Every character has a vision in the game, which gives them power bestowed by the gods.
Should we
and
write
a vision
yeah.
is just their word for like
That's what
magical power.
So they get they get like a trinket, if you will, like a
Okay.
Yeah, they get like a trinket, and it's known in the world as a vision, and it's given to those who are acknowledged by the gods, and then they get to manipulate the elements, whatever element it is.
Sure.
So, without further ado, everybody, it is time for the Genshin
Okay.
Impact Great Guessing of...
She looks cool. I like her jacket.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna guess this character first. I know this character because I've been around, all right? I've been around this character a little bit. So, Hunter, I'm gonna let you take the lead on this one.
That's a dude, isn't it?
Oh, man, no! Because Hunter was like, oh, I love her hair, I love her jacket, and I was trying to stop Arnold from it.
Arnold.
Wait, a girl,
His
but
name's
not
Aldo, and I'm
Albedo.
like, Aldo?
No, Albedo.
Albedo,
So you
okay.
guys,
Yeah,
unfortunately, we were not able to preserve
Well, yeah,
Hunter's,
'cause
I mean, that is a very
I-
effeminate.
Well, the
effeminate
reason
man.
why is because you agreed with it, so I was just like, oh, so that I must be on the wrong slide
no,
then.
no,
So,
I agreed because I was
very-
trying to preserve. I was
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
preserve.
yeah.
She's very
My
pretty.
fault,
So
my
how
fault.
do you
Very
think,
pretty.
what do you think that Albedo is like?
You know, I got gender envy the second I looked at him, and now I know
Very
why.
androgynous.
I love the hair, I love the jacket, love the boots. I'm guessing like ice.
Okay, ice.
So
okay.
Glacier,
Cryo. So
And
the element is
Kingdom.
cryo and kingdom.
I'm gonna say Germany.
Okay, Mondstadt. Okay,
Mondstadt.
what do you think they're like? How do you think they act? Like, what
I
are the
think
vibes?
that they're. I think they're kind of cool.
Okay.
Like very
Like aloof?
like aloof, perhaps, and
Okay.
like disinterested in people. Arnold's giggling, so I'm guessing this is like the comedic relief character. I like him.
Okay.
I do too, actually. Albedo's my second favorite character in the game, actually.
So, would you like to reveal some stuff now, Arnold, about Albedo for Hunter?
Yes. So the first thing that I'll do is I'll tell you what you got right, and then I'll hit you immediately with all the shit you got wrong.
Perfect.
So Albedo is from Mondstadt, so you did get the
Okay.
location right.
Yeah.
Albedo is from Mondstadt. He's the chief alchemist of the Knights of Favonius. So,
Okay.
his
Those words make sense to
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah,
Arnold.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
the
I'll keep it. I'll
Alchemist
keep
of
it.
Favonius. Absolutely, I know
Okay.
what those guys are.
Yeah, so I'll keep it simple. His element is not cryo.
Okay.
It is actually earth. It's geo.
Okay.
He is
So-
kind of yellow, so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Keep
yeah,
that in
yeah.
mind.
So accents can kind of give that away too.
Okay.
Personality, you mentioned that doesn't like people. I'll give you partial credit for that because he's actually very reclusive.
Okay.
And he prefers to be isolated from most people, and he prefers to just focus on his studies as an alchemist, or like he's a very good artist, so he spends most of his time either studying or drawing. So I'll give you partial credit on not being involved with other people, because that is kind of right.
Smash.
Yeah,
That's
so-
on the video, but we are doing that as well. So yeah, I think you did a pretty good job
Okay.
with Albedo,
Yeah,
Hunter.
Albedo was a real
Okay.
Albedo was a good first
So we are
startup.
moving now to the
So,
next slide.
I didn't realize that Aloy from Horizon
Oh,
Zero
yeah.
Dawn.
Yes,
was in this game.
yeah. So when the game, so around the 1 year anniversary, it wasn't necessarily the 1 year anniversary itself, but around the 1 year anniversary.
Wait, is that actually Aloy?
Yeah, it is Aloy.
Yeah, that's
Aloy?
Aloy. Yeah, they did a collaboration with PlayStation and they got her in the game. So if you know about
Well,
Horizon
I
Zero
was
Dawn, this
talking
is
shit,
easy clap.
and I was talking. I never even played that game. My partner did. I was gonna also make a joke about the girl from Brave. And that's-
Yeah.
You have to
She doesn't
change
look
your
like her.
face.
No, she is her.
What John? No, that is just her.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is Aloy from Horizon. Yep.
So is she also from Germany?
See, this is the part
Well,
where
so
I
she's
guess
kind of
I'll
like
also
the
guess.
she's
So
also
not
like the
even-
traveler.
Okay, so she's
Okay.
from like North America then, because that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the-
She's from our world.
She's from Massachusetts.
Okay, so I guess
Her element would be like.
I don't
is,
think
is,
she
is
has
electricity
one because she wouldn't be.
Because she
like,
fights robots.
No, but like because the element is saved for this world, I don't
She's
think
so
that she would
fucking
have
cute.
a vision.
No,
She's so like round
but
and
she does
soft and
have one though.
adorable.
Oh, does she? Okay.
Yeah, she
electricity,
does.
I'm
She does
guessing.
have one for. She does have one for this game. Yep.
I'm looking. I see absolutely
You can't.
no
You can't.
clues.
You can't see. You
Is
can't.
it
yeah,
electricity for
I
Christ's
would
sake?
say I'm gonna go with Hydro for absolutely no reason. And personality, I mean, I guess she's like Aloy, like in.
Aloy is just kind of
Game.
aloof and like just shows up and fixes everybody's problem and is
I haven't played it,
generally
so-
an agreeable person.
But yeah, this is a
Yeah.
very
She's a bit of a Mary Sue, to
spicy,
my understanding.
guess because it's like, oh wait a
I said,
minute.
wow, I was like, yeah, I just, okay, so that's actually Aloy.
So Arnold, you want to
Alright.
give us the?
Is this game like Fortnite? Am I gonna see like Spider-Man show
Oh
up
yeah,
next?
you know what's funny? You said that. I started playing Fortnite and I actually saw an Aloy in one of my games. So
Oh, of course you did.
Aloy's
Okay.
just joining every other game besides her own, which is
Goddamn.
great. Oh, she's from another world, so that doesn't apply.
Massachusetts.
Cal, you said Hydro. Hunter, you said
And
Electro.
Thunder,
You're actually
Electro.
both wrong.
Oh.
Her vision is actually cryo. They gave her ice.
Ice?
That was my
And
next guess.
it kind of
Thunder
makes
looks
sense.
icy,
It kind
bro.
of it kind of makes sense too because like she's born like so when you start
Oh, she was-
like if you ever
yeah.
played Horizon, she's a part of the Nora tribe and they're kind of like this almost
north,
kind of like
yeah.
indigenous kind of tribe, and they live like in the winter like
Depression.
climate.
That was like my next guess because she had a lot
So,
of
yeah.
blue. But
Yeah. Also, yeah. So she's kind of like dressed.
Okay.
Like warm, kinda like she's like
True.
based on like
As I
kind of
can
the clothes
tell,
she's wearing.
Yeah. And
And
she
yeah,
has
her personality-
nice bell-bottom jeans because she does
Boots
come
with the
from
fur.
the 70s.
Yeah. So and her personality, courageous, determined, inquisitive, like based on her actual
Sure.
game.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Fair enough.
so yeah.
all right.
Good for you,
So
Eula.
now let's move on to the next one.
I can't believe that. Okay, that's just a score bunny from Pokemon. If score bunny was a person. Okay, so I'm gonna guess fire.
I know about her, so I will refrain.
You're gonna recuse
myself,
yourself.
yes.
I'm gonna say fire. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with Japan. So you.
Inazuma.
Inazuma. She seems very happy, very peppy, very just wants to be friends with people. And she's fire.
Okay.
Or Fuego, or whatever the fire name is.
Okay. So are we
Pyro.
giving the
Pyro,
names
there
of
we
the? Are we gonna give the names of the characters,
Yeah,
Cal?
you
Just
can
hit
give
me
it
with
now.
Okay. So her name's Amber.
Okay. That's
Yeah, so her name's Amber. She is pyro. Color
Good
coding
job.
definitely goes a long way in this game. She is actually not from Inazuma. She's from Mondstadt as well.
okay.
So, and I just want to say this, it's not in order of like regions. Like Cal's doing this in alphabetical order of their names.
Okay. Yes.
So, so she's from Mondstadt. You got the pyro
Okay.
vision, the fire vision well, and you actually got her personality right. She is very energetic,
'Cause she's
earnest,
a rabbit,
bubbly,
'cause, like-
outgoing. She's definitely willing to she's interested in meeting new people, like how she was introduced to the Traveler when the game first started. So you only really got the kingdom wrong, or the region.
She has like that holster, and I can't decide if she keeps like triangular sandwiches or cuts of cake in there or guns. You can keep. Can you play as her?
Yes, you can
You
play
can-
as
Yeah,
all of these
she is a
characters.
free.
Okay.
She is a character the game gives you, so you get to play as her. Yeah.
Damn,
I
we're
like
just
her little rabbit-
we're
little
drawing
rabbit
Hunter into
touches.
the gotcha. But yeah,
I don't have the money for it.
but she's free. That's what we're saying.
Oh, never mind then.
So let's
Okay.
move on to the next one.
Hello. Wow. Okay, Bowser, fucking sound off.
So I again will refrain because I think I know things.
I'm sorry, but like he has. Okay, so I'm gonna say Japan.
Yeah,
Or
Inazuma.
Izuma, because like he has like the samurai scary Oni mask
Oh,
on his belt.
Okay.
And like that weapon is very
Oh my
similar
god,
to like
Hunter's
a
so
big.
cultured.
Yeah, nah, it was just a weeb. Ooh, he paints his god. I love him already. He paints his toenails. He has a big like Demon Slayer vibe. Like if you
Right.
showed me this character and I'm like, yes, this is a Demon Slayer character, I'd be like,
So,
yeah, sure, that's
so
a Demon
what
Slayer.
element do you think?
Yeah.
That
Itto is so fucking sick.
What
I
are
love
they
him.
again? I would say like Geo. He
Okay.
looks rocky.
Sure. Okay.
He looks rocky. But he's a dragon and they fly. So I'm gonna say air. I'm gonna say Arano. Is what I'm.
Animo.
Animo.
And what do you think personality? I guess after Hunter's done,
I think
guess.
he's like very jockish. I think he's like, heh, it's me.
like a himbo.
Not a himbo. Too mean to be a himbo, but like a
he's
meanish
mean.
jock. Not too mean. Like
Okay.
a diet mean jock.
He has the same voice actor as Ryuji from Persona, and so if
Yep.
he does not have the same personality type as Ryuji, I don't know what he is. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty
Sure.
sure he's just Ryuji.
I like how he's very like. I feel like he's like thrusting his pelvis towards
Oh my
me.
god! I will say.
Like, I feel like he's a dancer at a
I
Chippendales, and I'm like,
disagree.
like, what? How are we gonna do this?
I disagree with Hunter about the element. I think it's Electro because he's purple.
I mean, I can say if he
So,
if he
yeah.
was a Pokemon, I think he'd be poison, but poison isn't available.
Right. So
I'm sorry, but like the belt buckle really draws attention to his pelvis. And not the rock hard abs, which he does most definitely have. He also has straps that cover his nipples. This guy's a freak, I can already tell.
Oh,
Anyways. So yeah, what's he like?
Yeah, the
Cal,
Smasher
give us the
Smasher
info.
Pass
Oh,
video is gonna be
absolutely.
great.
I'm sorry, look at that man. Look at his massive club. That's a man that
Smasher
smashes.
Pass. Stay tuned. Subscribe for the Smasher Pass. Okay, it's happening.
Yeah, actually.
Oh god.
This is great.
Arnold, I know you're
okay.
straight, but you'd smash too. Like, there's just a
All
level
right,
of.
so Hunter, I'm convinced you kind of play Genshin.
I really
'Cause,
don't. Really?
So here's one thing. I'm actually, I was like super excited when as you were like answering things on the fly, but you actually switched his element. You said Geo originally, and then you
Oh.
went to Animo.
Animo.
It actually is Geo.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
so
his
like
he looks like he
his
looks
club,
like he leaves.
yeah, his club.
Yeah, that's what I was.
You did get the region right as well. He is from Inazuma. You mentioned that he looks like an Oni. He actually is an Oni.
Okay.
So a lot of the things you were calling, I was like, what the fuck? Like, how is this happening? But I do like how you like paid attention, like the context clues and stuff. Like he has the horns.
Listen, I'm smart. I know things.
Yeah. So personality, you were also kind of right too. I wrote on my notes here. He is a gentle, loudmouth giant. So he talks a big game. Yeah, he talks a big game. He's very competitive. He's very prideful. He is single. He also has no job, so keep that in mind.
Neither do I. We're perfect for each other.
But yeah, he's a gentle giant, and he like Cal mentioned, he is voiced by he's voiced by the same actor who voices Ryuji from Persona, so they almost identically have the same personality, the same voice. So yeah, they're just very prideful, loyal individuals, and he's great. He definitely smashes.
Do you need a job? If you're an adventurer, if you're bringing home
slay monsters and you take food from the appreciated village,
and I could be like a really good housewife, you know?
So let's move on now.
Wow, complete opposite energy.
I know about this character again, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I promise I will start answering things soon.
All right, so this is Barbara.
Her name's Barbara.
Yes.
So I'm gonna guess she's from Germany.
Yes.
She's
Mondstadt.
Mondstadt. One day I'll remember her.
Wait, is there a reason for that?
Yeah, what's the reason?
Because she has blonde hair and blue eyes.
Oh
and I'm like, I am just saying, historically, the Germans. She seems lovely. She seems very nice. She seems like she wants to be everyone's friend. I get like water vibes from her, so Hydro.
Okay.
She has like weird sailor vibes. But that book she had, I don't know. She's like, is she a sailor or does she go to a Catholic school? I don't know. Part of me feels like she's an alchemist because you mentioned alchemists exist.
Yep.
That's the vibes I get. I think she's an alchemist. I think she's nice.
Hunter, you're actually doing pretty good.
I think she's water.
Okay. You said you think she's nice?
Yes.
Like her personality? Okay.
Yeah. Is she a stone cold bitch?
You got all of it right, actually.
Woo!
Yeah. She is from Mondstadt, and now at this point, I'm wondering if all the blonde-haired characters are just gonna be from Mondstadt.
That's literally what I've been going at. The last guy I said I thought was from Mondstadt, he was fucking blonde too. I'm just saying.
Albedo.
I'm just saying.
So she is from Mondstadt. The blue gives off her hydro vision.
She has like,
you mentioned if she goes to like Catholic school, she's actually the deaconess of the Favonius Church that is in Mondstadt. So she is a part of. So she is a member of the clergy. Also, like her hat is kind of like remnant, like
I guess kind of
representative of that. And yeah, her personality, she's charismatic.
Dude, I grew up in the Catholic Church. Nobody dresses that good there.
Yeah, so she's basically the definition of like optimistic. Like she's bright, she's positive, she's wholesome, and I'm actually shocked that you got her. You got her completely right.
Good job, Hunter. I'm impressed, actually. All right, we're moving on to the next slide. This bitch I don't know anything about, so I will now participate in the guessing. All right.
All right. So her name is Beidou, and she is Bay.
I think I'm gonna say. Actually, Hunter, you go first.
I think she's like. She looks like the alpha here.
Okay.
She looks like the alpha. She's giving me more like her outfit's giving me more like Peking opera than it is anything Japanese that I'm aware of.
What does that mean?
Like oh god.
Leeway then?
I don't know shit about anything, so I'm probably wrong. So yeah, I'm getting like.
I was thinking.
So I think leeway.
Too, yeah.
I think leeway.
Okay.
She has big like fire dragon. I think fire. So pyro.
Well,
she's giving me kind of dragon vibes.
That purple thing for me, I'm gonna say Electro. Hunter, you can't change your answer. So.
Fuck. Okay, never mind.
Cal, I just want to. Cal, I think you've only picked Electro for all the characters that you've said.
Okay, but she also has like a feather there, so I'm like, is she?
Is that like the blue feathers like throwing you off? I mean, if it's in the sword, I would say maybe you're right, Hunter. Like,
I think she's fire.
In the sword,
I think she's alpha. I think that
I agree
want
with your
her
alpha
to
assessment.
ask me
She has
to
an eye
merge.
patch, so I feel like she's like, you know, king
She's
shit,
badass.
you know?
She's like weathered.
She's like Raven, like she runs some
Yeah.
sort of bandit tribe or like I don't know.
She
some
can
sort
fight
of,
in
like,
heels, which I always respect. I
like,
would want to share her
either
boots.
pirate or bandit
She seems
or
tall,
like
which
whatever.
is a plus in
Are
my-
pirates just not bandits that are on the sea?
I think that's precisely what
So
they are.
I don't know.
All
Like, that's
right,
just
those
what
are-
I'm saying.
So yeah, fire. She's the
Big
alpha.
dick energy.
Smash.
Okay. You guys are kind of like mixed in there a little bit. So like some of the things that Hunter got wrong, Cal got right, and vice versa. So first off, her element is actually Electro.
Damn it!
Bitch. All right.
Yeah, so she is the Electro element. She is actually from Liyue, so she's
Okay.
from the.
Good job, Hunter.
She's from
Look
the.
at me, I'm kind of cultured. I'm
Yeah,
not at all.
and you mentioned that she's like alpha, or that
Yes.
she's like the leader of like some bandit tribe. She's actually the captain of the Crux fleet, like pirate ship.
Ooh, she is a pirate.
So
Ooh.
yeah, the eye patch is like she actually, I think her eye got damaged in a sea monster fight. So yeah, so she's I put here in my notes, like she is the definition of strength. She's very easygoing. She has a good judge. She's a good judge of character. She kind of lives by the rules of the sea, which is like honor and you know, living and providing for her crewmates and all of that. So she is basically like the head bitch of the sea. Basically, everyone knows Beidou. Everyone loves Beidou. Everyone respects her.
I want a big, scary woman who's also a pirate.
Yeah, I love her.
I will be a chef on the boat and warm her bed. Anyways.
Anyway, good job, Hunter.
Yeah.
We're getting them.
Yeah,
now.
we're okay. I like this. That I like. He has like
Yeah,
aviation
the blonde hair.
goggles.
I'm so pissed off by that, man. The blonde hair thing.
I'm just
gonna guess
saying.
Mondstadt
Hey,
for all the
don't blame
blonde
me.
characters.
Blame the people who made this game. That's like, what are Germans like? Well, they have windmills, rolling green fields, and they're all blonde. I'm getting like, I don't know if it's like fire. I don't know if it's. I get like air because
Well,
of his
pick one.
goggles.
No.
So I'm. Gonna,
Amber also had goggles, I will remind you, so I'm just saying. A little hint.
but she was also doused in red.
Right.
I'm gonna be. I feel like the safe bet is Pyro, but I'm gonna be bold and say Arano.
Animo.
Animo.
Anima?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think he's like?
He looks like a little
he's
shit. He looks
Wait,
like
what?
kind of like yeah, like he's a little annoying. He's like a kid brother.
Oh,
Like he's a
okay.
little annoying. But like he means well. He like wants to be one of the boys. He wants to like. He looks like a little kid.
Like
so
he
I think-
basically wants to slay monsters, but like he's
Yeah,
not
he wants
old
to
enough
like be
yet,
well
you know?
respected,
Yeah,
etc.
he gets himself into trouble.
Yes.
Trying to prove himself, sort
Exactly.
of thing. Okay, Arnold.
Yeah. Again, you guys, Hunter, these elements. You get it,
was fire,
and then you
wasn't
run,
it?
and then you run away with something else.
It was
Yeah,
fire,
he
wasn't
actually. Bennett has a pyro vision. Yep, the fire vision.
Fuck. Okay.
From Mondstadt. Thanks, Cal. Appreciate
Yes.
your input there.
Jeez.
And
He's blonde. We already
personality.
know that the blonde people come from Mondstadt.
Personality is kind of like half and half. Bennett is the definition of what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Okay.
Because he is a walking misfortune.
He has a lot of
he has-
scars on his body.
Yeah, he has a lot of bad luck. But that does not stop him from being optimistic and hardworking.
And also like
for-
albinistic apparently. Like the man has no melanin in his body. Like holy crap.
But yeah, so he is very good-natured, righteous. He's very hardworking, and a lot of things are against him because he was born with very like a bad luck disposition, and because of that, it ostracizes other people from wanting to associate with him.
Uh-huh.
So like one of you mentioned that he wants to like prove himself, or he wants to be like one of the boys. Like that's kind of like his whole thing. Like he wants to just be a better adventurer.
Okay.
Aw.
Yeah.
All right.
Bennett's great, by the way. You were like, Bennett's a little shit, and I'm like, I will not stand for this.
Okay.
Bennett is awesome. Bennett's one of the best supports in the game, by the way. So he's a very beloved character, like for like what he brings to the game.
I have no idea who this guy is, so I'm ready.
He
all
looks
right?
like a
It's
fucking
Calxiyn
Yu-Gi-Oh
time.
character.
All right, I'm gonna say leeway just because that.
Oh wait,
type
hold
of-
on. His name is Chongyun.
I'm gonna say leeway.
Yeah. I was gonna say leeway because of the jacket.
Yeah, it's very similar
the little
to,
loopy thingy.
yes.
Like
He looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh. He looks like he's like
I'm also
he looks
gonna
like he has like a dual master thing on his wrist.
I'm gonna say cryo just because like
The way he holds his hand, you could edit a Yu-Gi-Oh card in his hand in the air,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't look out of place.
oopsie.
And then put a dual disc on his other arm.
Yes,
And he's
exactly.
ready to duel.
Like I I feel like that, like, it's gonna be hard to tell who's Hydro and who's Cryo,
He's
but
Cryo.
I think they're Ice just because of his hair.
Yeah.
Like, that's like, it's more icy than water.
He's giving me icy vibes.
He's also giving me, like
Aloof.
aloof, but also maybe royalty vibes, because he got all that gold stuff going on, so maybe he's like,
Maybe he's royal.
maybe he's like a rich kid who eats, like, I don't know, his parents want him to, like, stay and, like, marry some girl, but he's like, no, dad, okay, I want to use my powers to, like, be an adventurer or something. Like, I don't know, he's giving me, like, royalty that wants to run away from home and, like, actually do something with his life instead of just, like,
But I
doing
think he's
taxes
aloof,
or,
and
like,
he also
whatever
might
royal
be a
people
little
do.
bit mean as well.
I think, yeah, I would say he's also
Maybe
mean.
a little
he
bit
looks a little mean.
He
Arnold?
looks like he would bully me.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so what I'm actually going to do from now on, I'm going to wait for you guys to make your predictions before I give the name.
Okay.
Because some character names could actually give away where they're from based on, like, the pronunciations
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
So I'll just keep that in mind. So Chongyun is actually from Liyue. So aesthetically, like
They're
the
Luffy boys.
attire,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the attire is definitely a giveaway for
And the
that.
shoes.
Hunter, what did you say their element was?
I
We said cryo.
Both of you? Okay, so yeah, you guys are right. The icy blue, that's a cryovision giveaway for the color scheme. Personality-wise, so first off, you guys said that he was like rich and that he comes from
he's
like
broke, isn't he?
Cal at least said that. He's actually he comes from a family of exorcists. So
Oh,
he's
wait,
not royalty, and
He's just creepy
he doesn't
as fuck.
come from
Okay.
money.
He's more
Yeah,
like a
but-
priest then.
I would just say exorcist. Like he's in the business of helping people exorcise
Right,
demons
right.
and monsters from like their homes or from any like
Did he
dangerous
exercise
areas.
that last guy we had?
What do you
The
mean?
demon
Ito?
guy that was an
Oh
Oni?
no! Like Itto isn't like a demon or like
Okay.
a monster. Like he lives amongst humans.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I can understand that. But yeah, it's funny you guys mentioned like all the things you described. Like he comes from money, he's rich, all that. That's actually you're describing his best friend.
Oh.
So
okay.
he has a friend in the
We gotta
game who are
find
all
him.
those things.
Okay.
So personality-wise, he's actually not mean. He's very stoic and composed. He doesn't really express his emotions a lot, and there's a reason for that for for his
I
background,
mean, if
for
you're
his
an
lore.
exorcist and you see demons and ghosts all over,
Yeah,
I
right.
imagine it would be hard to like associate
Yeah.
with people.
I
So
also
yeah,
like how
Chongyun
Ice
is.
aloof, you
I
know.
put his description here. He's basically very low energy, cool as a cucumber. That's his personality.
Because he's
So yeah.
It's funny how the cryo character, like not just here, but then also in like other pieces of fiction, like it's always like the cryo people that are like cold and aloof, you know, like Weiss and
Yeah.
like Winter and
Yes.
stuff. So now we're moving on.
hello. I'm gonna guess fire for
Okay.
their element. For their
Pyro.
kingdom, I'm getting Kizui.
Inazuma.
Inazuma.
No, it's okay.
I'm trying to
It's okay,
remember
it's
what the
okay.
goddamn place's name is. He has big. Oh god, this is a reference no one will get unless you've played Tales of Symphonia. But he has big like Richter energy, like fiery red hair. He looks like the gayest, most fashionable biker.
Oh my god.
I don't know. He also seems he looks like kind of a badass, but in a very kind of quiet way.
Okay.
He looks like he would smell very nice. He looks like he would smell like a campfire. I'm sorry, I'm picturing our lives together.
Yeah, you're going deep on that fire right there.
It's just he seems
Anything
nice.
else about his personality, maybe, Hunter?
I think he would make a good husband.
Oh, okay.
Now,
All right, so this is Diluc.
oh
So
fuck, he's from Jersey.
Yeah,
So,
he's from Mondstadt,
Mondstadt.
sorry.
he is from Mondstadt. Yes, he does
Okay.
have a pyrovision. Dead giveaway.
Good job.
Fucking bright red hair.
Yeah.
And personality.
Don't be biased.
you-
Some gingers can like the earth. I don't know. Let's not
So-
be.
The Diluc's personality is basically he is Bruce Wayne / Batman of Genshin Impact, and I mean that
Oh,
quite
he's so
literally.
emotionally constipated. I don't think it could work between us.
Yeah,
Anyways.
like literally, he's got daddy issues. He's got family issues. He is very, I basically put here, he's a bad boy with an attitude. He's very jaded and resentful for things in his past. His heart's in the right place, though, so he's kind of like the vigilante of Genshin.
Okay. I like
most
him.
of the time,
That's a fun
most of the
character.
time, like, he doesn't like the authorities because they have to play by the book, so he's like, I'm gonna do
Fuck
things
the
my own
police.
way.
Okay.
So,
I like him.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I have
Diluc's great.
Diluc's one
Yeah.
of my favorite characters.
I think that was your first.
His
I think that was your
personality.
first 5-star that you pulled.
That is a fucking cat. I'm gonna take a wild guess and
So
say
I've also never seen this cat before. So
That
after
is-
you guess, I will
I'm
guess.
so, like
Yeah.
I'm all for like the cat girl archetype. That is the cattest cat I've ever seen in my life. That is the cattest cat girl.
Well, yeah, I mean they
that
have
there
a
has
paw,
ever
they have
been.
fucking cat
It's
boots.
the cat's
like, there's
meow.
a-
I'm gonna say they're from Japan.
I'm gonna say Mondstadt.
They do have blue eyes.
Well, no, not that. Just because of their pants. I know that sounds kind of weird. I don't know, but that's just the vibe they're giving me. In terms of element, oh man,
Is milk an option?
it's hard. Like what?
She looks like she has
Milk.
like I don't know, like what is that
I mean,
she's
she's
pouring
pouring
in there?
liquid, so maybe it's hydro.
Is she a drunk? Oh my god, I want her to be a drunk
But
so bad.
She's also like she
She's
has
Earth.
Orange.
I think she's Earth. I think
Okay,
she's
you
Earth.
think she's Earth?
Okay.
Ah, man, this is hard. I'm gonna
Or is she
say.
grass? I don't know. Earth or grass? I'm gonna
grass?
say grass.
Oh, you're gonna say grass. Okay.
Dendro?
Dendro. Okay, so Hunter's saying Dendro, even
Listen,
though
all
this
right,
lady has not
it's
a
grass,
speck of green.
Dendro.
She has not a
Motherfucker,
speck of green on her before. Okay, we'll go.
If I go, no, I'm gonna say Earth, not Dendro.
Oh, Geo. You're gonna say
Geo.
Geo. Okay.
Can we just
Callie,
like,
you're the
can we
worst.
just go with the Pokemon names at this
I'll
point?
say.
It's like when you go to Starbucks and you're like, can I have a medium? And they're like,
I'll
medium.
say Pyro, I guess, just based off of color scheme, but like part
I
of
want
me
her
is
to be
thinking
a
the
drunk.
Hydro just because of the alcohol situation.
Okay, so
wanted to be a
what do
drunk
you
so
think about her
I
personality?
wanted to be a fun drunk so bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, there's alcohol there, so. But she's a kid.
Okay. No,
And
she's
maybe
not.
Yeah, I
No,
hate
she's
that.
not.
I don't
Maybe
like
she
that
is
trope
not.
very much.
Maybe she looks like a kid, but she's like, I want her to have a voice like a smoker.
Oh my god, like
I want to be, yeah, exactly, like my version of Glinda Goodwitch, or like the lady, like,
Mike Wazowski.
yeah, Mike Wazowski.
Oh my lord. Okay.
She's gonna be talking, and she's gonna be like drinking like a white Russian, just vodka and milk.
Okay.
'Cause she's a cat, and I think that's her favorite drink.
So, Arnold, let's.
Such a
Okay,
fucking
so
bad
we gotta unpack this. So I do want to say at the top of this, she is a bartender, so that's why she is pouring alcohol. And
yeah.
Diluc runs a wine industry, and she is the bartender of a rival tavern. So
Ooh.
she's the bartender of the Cat's Tail, and her name is
yes.
Diona. Her name is
Okay.
Diona, and she is from Mondstadt.
All right.
So she is not from
The
Inazuma.
second I saw those blue eyes, I was like, it's a giveaway.
Her element, Hunter said Dendro, Cal said...
No, Hunter changed to Geo.
Geo.
I said Pyro.
Oh, Geo? Okay, Geo Pyro. Both
I was-
wrong. Actually, Cryo. So, the
There's
ice
nothing icy
element.
about this bitch.
Cats do not like the cold.
Okay, so personality, Hunter, I gotta break your heart.
She's not a drunk.
She actually hates alcohol.
God
And she
damn
hates
it.
anyone that is considered a drunkard.
But she runs a bar.
So,
You're at a bar,
so here's the thing. So
motherfucker,
here,
you're not allowed to.
okay, but here's the thing. So I'm gonna get very lightly into it. So she's a bartender because
Oh,
her
dear.
goal is to ruin the wine and alcohol industry
is kinda
because she
funny.
doesn't like how alcohol makes people like it dumbs people down. It makes them like
I don't like her very
alcoholics
much.
and all of that stuff. So there's a very specific reason why she's the bartender.
Goddamn.
But there's a very
judgmental
specific reason
cat
why she's
people.
successful.
There.
So yeah.
Trick that much.
Well, there's a reason for it at the end of the day, but
Oh, did she have
but
like
yeah,
a bad family? Was she an abused cat? Was she one of those cats in those Sarah McLachlan
What are you talking
like
about?
PETA commercials in
Oh
the
my
arms
God.
of
Do we have
an
anything
angel?
else? Do we have anything else for the personality, Arnold?
personality I put here, she's very sassy. So she's sassy, she's very
I got that
rebellious.
vibe.
She almost kind of has like this is kind of generic to or like maybe like too typical to say, but she has a very tsundere
Oh, okay.
personality
God.
where she'll outwardly be like, yeah, whatever, you're trash anyway, but she'll low-key still
Fucking
like
alcoholic, and then we hang
she'll
out.
still show some level of compassion or sympathy to whoever. So that's Diona.
So I think she's fire. I think that we can all agree that she's a fire type.
All right.
Pyro.
So,
That's ice.
so cryo.
Cryo, I'm gonna guess. She has a very large sword. That's like some like guts level metal
gonna
she's swinging
say-
around. Except it looks like ice.
I wonder if all the Mondstadt characters were released when I was here. I would say Inazuma maybe, but like the cuffs and the clothes that she's wearing, it reminds me of Mondstadt. So I'm like getting thrown off.
I think
you
I'm
know?
going with Mondstadt for this one.
Okay.
I think that she's the rich friend, and I
Right.
think
So she's
comes
from
like,
Mondstadt, and
Yeah.
she's the rich friend.
Yes,
Okay. And
and
then
she has-
Cryo. And then personality.
maybe she's a little bit mean.
I'm getting like she doesn't look mean though. She looks sad. You
She's
know.
I think she's.
I
okay.
wonder if our rich analysis was right. It's like her family's shitty. She's basically like white schnee. You know what I mean? Like her family has
So
some
deeply
sort of
traumatized.
her family has some sort of thing, and she doesn't support them. So she's run away from home to try to like fix the family name.
Okay, so this is Eula, the end user license agreement, as most people call her. She's from Mondstadt, actually.
Oh my god,
Okay,
is she actually
that's good.
fire?
That's good. She is not fire. She is cryo.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Good
yeah.
job.
Color
I'm
scheme, light blue, ice blue gives that away. She is not. She doesn't know Chongyun. She's not the friend that I was talking
Okay.
about or referring to. Cal was kind of on the money with her personality and background. She
Ooh,
does
retro?
she does have somewhat of like a somber outward expression to people. Her background is very her family line is something that she has to struggle with the burden of in the public eye, and because of that, Eula puts up she kind of puts up a facade of herself. What did I put here? So she uses humor as a coping mechanism to kind of like reflect any type of criticism or ill will that people have towards her.
I didn't think
so
humor would
she's
come
very
from her.
humorous.
Yeah.
She's perseverant, and she's kind-hearted at the end of the day. She's actually friends with Amber. Not
okay.
Chongyun.
So
Yeah,
that's
so
like
she's
that's like a
friends with Amber.
50%.
I mean, I would love that.
I
friend
wouldn't
group.
say
I'm
like
very
I
pro
wouldn't
that friend
imagine
group.
she has a sense of humor at all. But like now looking at
Yeah,
her, like
she-
I feel
she-
like she
like,
has like
she's
dad's
great.
sense of humor where she like tries to make a joke and it's like super like cheesy, you know?
Yeah, I'll keep it vague, but yeah, her humor is it's not for everyone. Obviously, some people find it like corny, but I really like how it plays into her character.
Why is she voguing? She's voguing. What the fuck? Okay, so
I think it's a JoJo thing.
oh my god, it is. Is that a JoJo reference?
I know
I
this
think it
character.
might be
Oh
actually.
dear. Okay, so I'm gonna say
Shut the fuck up.
electricity.
Okay,
It's a
Electro?
shame that there's no like Electro. It's a shame there's no like ghost or poison type because I'm getting like ghost
Yeah, that's
poison
not a thing.
people. I'm gonna say Mondstadt. I remember
Okay.
that name because she has blonde
fucking
hair.
blonde hair. Yeah.
I don't know.
MiHoYo.
What is she? She looks like a dancer or something. Is she either she's like a summoner or she's some kind of magician or wizard or
Okay.
spellcaster or she's a dancer.
Okay. Anything else? What do you think she's like?
She
Personality.
She strips at the bar that cat lady
Oh my
owns.
god.
I don't know. She seems kind of like she has a eye patch. She seems. I imagine she'd be like quiet and like conniving and like always kind of be like, "Nyeh, I'm superior," nyeh, but like she's just kind of goofy, so no one takes her
Okay.
seriously. That's the
Alright.
kind of vibe I get from her.
This is Fischl.
Okay.
More formally, she is the Prinzessin der Verurteilung, also known as Fischl Luftschloss Narfadort, or however her name is pronounced, aka she's from
you've really kept
Mondstadt.
up with your German lessons on Duolingo there.
Yeah,
haven't you?
I know. Like, well, you should hear how she pronounces her own name.
Oh.
So Fischl is from Mondstadt, and she is Electro. So you guys got
Okay.
you got the region, you
I'm
got the
guessing
element
she's
right.
not actually a stripper.
No, absolutely not.
What after I think you were on this
Spellcaster.
Hunter.
I also said
So-
spellcaster.
So she does summon a night raven named Oz, which is her companion.
Oh.
So she actually says, "I summon thee." So when you mentioned summon, I was like, "Oh, you're actually you're technically right there."
Okay.
The truth of the matter, however, is personality-wise, everything I just told you is a fabrication because this is a character she's playing. She's very imaginative.
She's an actor?
She's delusional.
So her imagination is also a coping mechanism for how lonely she is in the world. And she read this book, and that book gave her the persona of Fischl that she has now. So so she's like, her real name is Amy, and we actually don't really, well, we know much about her, but like,
But she does
I would say
she is magical.
the persona she takes on is yes.
But how did she
she's
do
not.
magic
Then how
when
does
you
she
play
summon
as
people
her?
if she's not magical?
Well, so because her vision, Electro.
Right. Well, that's I
Okay.
think what Hunter's saying.
It's through her vision
Okay.
that she's able to do that. But that's also through the story that she's basing herself off of the character of that story.
I feel like I kind of guessed vaguely Chinibio vibes. Where
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
Actually, there's a lot of fan art of her like that because of the eye patch.
Yes.
So yeah, her I would say her personality is more like imaginative, like she's
Okay.
playing like a role player. She's playing a character.
But Hunter,
I was
something that you
kind of-
did mention was this idea of like she's very like he, and like
No
other
one
people
believes
don't
her,
take her
which
seriously.
I feel like is
Oh yeah,
kind
her,
of
yeah.
there.
She's very the manner in which she speaks is very like holier than thou. Like
Excellent. I
So
love this already.
she is partial like so her character is of like nobility and royalty and all that. So she kind of speaks like other people. You should know who she is. You should know my name. You should know where I come from.
I love her so much.
And
But
you
other
should
people
praise
have no
me.
idea.
I love her so
Yeah,
much.
and people are just
already.
like, "What are you talking about?"
So I
Like,
think you
who
were
are
pretty
you?
close with that, Hunter. So I think you
Okay.
did
Yeah,
a pretty
yeah.
good job with Fischl.
I did all right. I
Yeah,
tried.
yeah.
Hello. Remember how like there was that person that made like the Earth is an anime girl. You can't be mean to like Earth Chan.
Oh, okay,
This
yeah.
feels like Earth
yeah,
Chan.
I'm not flat.
I'm gonna say
She doesn't have that problem.
Hydro.
I'm getting them furry
But
vibes
then
because she has
the
big
little orb
horns.
looks like it's being turned into ice.
Is she like a cow person? She has a cowbell and she has horns. Is she a cow person?
Okay, well, anyway, I know the answer to that, so I'm
I feel like she's a cow person.
What do we think for Element, Hunter? We have to work together. I'm so confused because like
I
it looks
feel
like
like-
she's freezing something, but
Well,
at the same time.
On one hand, it's like I feel like it would be ice.
Okay.
But on the other hand, I'm like cows eat grass.
But that's irrelevant.
I think that a cow, if you're a cow character.
Also, we can
you
see
should-
her vision, so it's blue. So we have to just decide what shade of blue it is.
I think she eats grass. I think.
Okay, but that's not what the vision is. Corresponds with the magic type.
Even if I'm wrong, I'm still right, and they're wrong. I think
I'll
she's
just say
grass.
cryo then, because I think it's the same shade of blue that the other character had. In terms
So
of
you
whether-
you think it's what?
cryo.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that they're from Leeway, just because that skirt again just reminds me of like.
I'm getting the leeway just because of that and like the knots that they have.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
those
exactly.
Ropes. I don't know
the
what the
rope
correct
thingy.
word is.
Yeah, yeah. Personality, I don't know. She looks soft and like
Moo.
wholesome. Not moo. Like she looks. I don't know. She looks
I like
gentle.
to imagine that she has. You know who else is gentle?
Who?
Cows.
She looks like she'd be like, oh, like welcome back, senpai. Like so nice to see you. Like very like soft.
Haven't you every new lawn for me to chew
Oh
on?
God. Okay. I
think her name is
we're good.
Moo Chan.
Do you want to go?
I think
ahead?
she's kind of aloof and kind of
Aloof?
silly.
I don't think she's aloof. I think
Aloof
that
and
she's
kind of silly,
friendly.
but calm and friendly. Not aloof, but like kind of silly and calm and friendly.
Okay, you mean
All
calm
right.
then.
Yes.
Let's
Not
see.
aloof, calm.
So,
Go ahead.
she does eat grass, kinda.
Yes! Victory!
I hate it here. I can't do this. Why?
Yeah. So she's not a cow. She is known as a chillin, which is a
She's a
mythological. She's a myth,
It's like a
which
deer,
is basically like
right?
a Chinese. It's like a Chinese unicorn.
Yes.
And it's a mythological beast that symbolizes good luck and prosperity, and that's good because she's actually from Liyue, which
Yes.
are like the entire region is based on like commercial prosperity and wealth and all of that.
I see.
So she's also cryo, so she's not dendro despite eating grass kind of. She likes watching her she likes watching her figure.
Green hair and
She
be
likes
a
she watches her figure, so she actually does find herself eating flowers and things like that every so often, just to kind of stay away from the temptations of like meat and all that.
So she's a
Personality.
vegetarian.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
she has an
yeah, she
eating
is.
disorder.
Oh my.
She actually doesn't like eating meat.
Okay, well, cause she's moo. As Doja Cat taught us, bitch I'm a cow. Bitch I'm a cow.
Personality, Cal's kind of on the money there. She is she's very quiet, very reserved. She's a workaholic. She is the secretary for the Qixing, which is like a governing body of people who govern everything, all the politics of
she's the head
Liyue.
Secretary of it.
Yeah,
Which
so she's
means
basically
she's the leader. Yeah.
Yes, I think I think she works like 20 hours a day or some crazy shit like that. And
I don't know,
so
I couldn't keep up with her energy.
so yeah, and the horns on her head is because she's known as she's known in the world as an adepti, which is basically like these mythological creatures that work to protect Liyue.
Okay, that's just a furry male Aloy.
I don't know who this is either.
This is a fox boy. I'm gonna say.
I'm looking for the vision, bro.
I'm torn because like because like he has the ropes and the stuff that feel like.
I'm gonna
along the
say
line with the other
Liyue
Chinese,
too.
Liyue.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Liyue as well because of the knots and then the pattern that's on the pants
And his
the
little-
shoes.
And
Okay.
his little like hair clip. God, he's so cute.
Oh yeah, he's cute.
I want to have all of these people.
terms-
He's got a little tail too.
In
He's
terms
adorable.
of like vision, I don't know, man. Cause like
Have we had a single flying person yet?
no, I don't think so.
Well, I guess he's Pyro as well.
Yeah,
Fox
I
is
may
like-
say Pyro just because
Okay.
it has the red, but
He looks like an adventurer, like a
Yeah.
thrill seeker.
yeah, I agree. He looks very like he may also be a little sneaky, you know.
Yeah, he is a
Play into the
fox.
fox.
Oh,
whole
the
thing.
fox character is sneaky.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
racist.
No, but like I don't know, he kind of like I feel like he's like Roman Torchwick, but not as mean. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like he may be, very like he goes through the woods and like saves people, but he's always like.
Oh, he lives in the woods because he's
oh
a
my God,
fox.
he's like no need to thank me. Like I'll just
He's like
take
Robin
my
Hood.
payment. You know what I mean?
He's
yeah.
like Robin Hood.
Maybe he's like he helps people out of the goodness of his heart, but he'll make sure that you know that like he's the shit. You know what I mean? Like oh yeah, like I saved you. Aren't you so grateful? Like something like
Yeah.
that, but a bit more like boyish, I guess, in a way. So yeah, that's a vibe I'm getting. He looks happy. He looks like a good.
Yeah, he
guy.
looks like a shonen protagonist.
Yeah, exactly. Arnold.
Oh my God, this is
He's from
this
fucking
is something.
Germany, isn't
This
it?
is
This is a
something.
massacre. Like we.
from
So
Germany.
yeah, you guys just
Character
massacred. You guys just character assassinated my boy. So this is Gorou. He
Right.
is
Oh, he's
the
ground, isn't he?
He is the general of the
Oh.
Watatsumi Island resistance of Inazuma.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Okay,
he is
Japan.
not Robin Hood. He is not
From Liyue. Is
stealing
he like a
from the
fox
rich
spirit?
and giving to the poor.
I forget what
He's
they're
very
called.
humble and sincere.
Oh.
He so his element is actually, so you guys mentioned like the bow has to be like a wind character, all that.
But I thought
he is
fire.
actually the first bow user who is Geo.
Oh.
So
Okay.
he shoots rocks.
God damn it, he is Geo. The second you said his name, I was like, Gorou, that's like the ground people from, that like means earth or something in
Yeah,
Japanese.
well, Gorou means 5 in
five.
Japan in Japanese, and that's because he is the 5th born in his family.
Oh.
So
Damn, imagine being named 5. Like, you know what I mean?
My name's Hunter.
I
Hey,
know, I guess
Gorou
that's true.
Akechi.
Sup,
That's
5.
true. That's true too. But
If we
Yeah.
just named that, that would suck. I'd be 2. You'd be 1.
But yeah,
you lucky bastard.
personality. You guys were kind of off on. He's humble, sincere, courageous, determined. He's the leader of he's the general of an army. So
oh.
you know.
But like he's a
That comes with a
resistance
lot
fighter.
of,
that has some Robin Hood vibes.
Oh, okay. I'll give you that.
But yeah, I
I'll give
guess
you
we
that.
were wrong.
He
We were
was
very
tricky.
wrong. Character
Yeah, so yeah.
assassinated. I like him though.
Yeah.
I like his ears and his tail.
We like
He's
a
just
woke bay.
cute.
Smash.
Oh God.
Who is this? She looks mean.
Who is this? Is right.
She looks mean.
I'm gonna say Liyue.
Because of
The red thingy, the
yeah,
knots
she had
again.
more of her. Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
like
say Liyue.
how do you say, the dress reminds me of, I don't know what you call it, but like anyway, we're
kind of picking up her thing.
yeah.
I love her hair. She's giving me like weird floral dictator vibes with that hat.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Oh Oh,
So
okay.
I
I'm
think
gonna say
she
pyro
says
anyway.
red, but like she likes. So I'm gonna say the grass, like the
Dendro? Why?
Because she has like flowers embroidered.
But there's
everywhere.
nothing. There's no green.
You have to be green.
I know. Okay, I'm just
I'm just
saying.
saying, and I think if they were like to be a little creative, but I think she looks scary. But like
Cal,
she
you
smiles.
got some nerve.
She smiles, but like she looks. It has weird dictator Tanya the Evil vibes.
Okay,
Oh
yeah,
my
I would say that for her personality too. I agree. It's like
I think she's evil.
she's smiling at you, but she'd like empty your pockets and take your lunch money and like
She looks like
You know what I
she
mean?
looks like she would bully me.
she'd
in grade
put your
school.
head in a toilet, steal all your money, and then go like have a
Oh.
sandwich. You know?
All right, so this is Hu Tao. She is the director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It's something that her family. It's in her family.
You
It's
can just
basically in the
play-
family
what-
kind of thing.
What's this game that you can just play someone who works at a funeral home?
Well, she has a vision, so
That would
Yeah,
be so weird if like it's like, oh my god, like the person who's like taking care of grandpa is fucking magical. Like that's so strange.
No. She doesn't take care of. It's not a retirement home. It's a funeral
No,
home.
no,
so
I mean, like,
she.
I mean
Like-
grandpa's corpse is what I
Oh.
mean. Is what I mean. Not a magical. Like you would have a lot of help to be magical in a retirement
Okay.
home,
Well,
frankly.
she's very respectful. She treats it with the utmost care. She also takes it to the degree of being very eccentric. She's kind of a prankster. She's
Oh,
not
yeah,
an
everyone
evil.
loves
She's
that.
not an evil. She's not an evil
Hey,
dictator.
is this your grandpa? Oh, it's someone else's. Like,
No. She doesn't make fun of. Like, she doesn't joke with the dead at least, but she pranks the living because she knows everyone will eventually die. So
wow.
she
okay,
she has a
cool,
very
fun,
she's very
shit.
quirky. She's very quirky. She's very eccentric. She's very like out of the box when it comes to her personality.
okay.
Her vision is actually pyro. So Cal, you were right about that. No Dendro,
mean-
unfortunately, Hunter. And she's from Liyue. So the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is in Liyue Harbor.
So our
and that is where she
personality
works.
was wrong, but I was right on the other two.
Yeah. Personality,
I
you guys
also
were way
guess,
off on the personality,
you're not
but
so
like
special.
she's awesome. She is
I'm sorry,
so fucking
I'm sorry,
awesome.
like, but like, there's no way anyone's gonna guess. Oh yes, she runs. This 12-year-old
Well,
runs a fucking funeral
Yeah,
home.
but you can guess her personality.
Oh yeah, but like,
right?
funeral
Yeah, I
home,
just
that's
think that,
so
like-
left.
yeah.
On stat, she feels like big like leader energy. She looks like she's like a good, strong leader.
I'm gonna guess Cryo. Or it could be Hydro.
Cal, you
It's
can't
hard
answer
to tell.
this.
Does
I don't remember, so I'm
Does she
gonna
need a
try.
squire?
okay.
Yeah, for Element, I don't remember what she has, but
What-
she
what
has
other-
blue on her, so
So
I'm
I'm
guessing
guessing
it's
water.
either Cryo or water.
I'm guessing water.
Okay.
I'm gonna say water. She has big. I don't know. She just seems fun.
Yeah, like what do you
Like,
think?
I want to be her squire.
What do you think she is? A knight?
I'm guessing
like-
some kind of knight or some kind of general.
All right. So personality, you think she's military?
Yes, I
woman.
think she's military.
So like Winter Schnee or a bit more fun loving.
I think she's a little bit more fun with the Schnee.
Okay. All right.
She has
Okay.
like military lady.
Did you guess Element?
I guess water.
Oh, okay.
First thing I want to mention, Hunter, you mentioned that she reminds you of Barbara. It's because they're sisters.
Oh.
Yeah, Jean and
I see the
Barbara are
family.
siblings. Yeah, so from the top,
Her name's Jean.
she is from Mondstadt. You guys both got that right.
Okay.
Vision is a little deceptive because that,
If she's fucking grass, I'm gonna cry.
that accent is kind of like more of like azure, which is kind of like green blue. She is Animo.
Damn, she's
So
the first
she's the
Animo.
first Animo character
Damn
of this
it!
list. Freaking 16 characters in. So yeah,
Damn.
she's
I don't like
Animo.
this.
And personality, you guys also got that right. She is she's not the main leader. So what it's known in Mondstadt as the Grand Master. So the Grand Master of Mondstadt is off fighting a war. And while he's gone, she is the acting Grand Master
Oh my
in
God,
that
it's like
Grand
Ironwood.
Master's stead.
Kinda.
Imagine if
So-
we see this man and he's like Ironwood, bro.
I hope so. Like his name's Varka, and he's like my most anticipated character whenever he becomes playable or whenever he
Ooh.
comes back from this war. But yeah, you guys kind of nailed almost all of them. Like she has that leadership. She has a leadership role. She's responsible, serious, but also caring. And
Is she single?
Yeah. She.
I
I believe
like,
she. I
here's
believe.
something
No.
I remember.
I believe she is married to her job. So.
Here's something I remember, okay?
Such a
There were voice lines that sort of alluded to her being with Diluc in the past.
Diluc,
the
a lot of people ship them.
Torn apart because she's of the law, and he wanted to live his vigilante life. So I ship it, even though I haven't played it in a while.
They definitely have some overlapping connections in that way.
They both like tortoises, and that's very
they
specific.
both had pet tortoises growing up. I think that's just like a popular thing in Mondstadt.
I'm just saying, I think that there's something with them going on, but let's keep going. All right, everyone, this is where we're gonna wrap up for this part of Genshin Impact Character Guessing. If you've enjoyed, remember to subscribe so you are notified when the second part and the third part of this video series comes out. Thank you for attending Calxiyn's Royal Court, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!